men's singles. Lu Guangzhou versus Jason Tay. Lu Guangzhou seeded 11th in the tournament this year. And this one will certainly be a thriller. As we look at the men's singles draw, this is the bottom half of the draw, but the third quarter, as you can see there, one round 2 clash has already been decided between Yushi Tanaka and Jeon Hyuk-jin, who both saw off higher ranked opponents. And the winner of this match between China and Singapore will take on either Victor Lai or Edward Lau in the second round. So this part of the draw is well open now, and Lu Guangzhou will certainly be eyeing a deep run into this tournament. As we wait for the players to make their way onto the court. There he is, Lu Guangzhou of China, the 28-year-old leading the way, and 25-year-old Jason Tay following in his footsteps. Speaking of dark horses and underdogs, Lu Guangzhou is always one of those players who's looked upon as an underdog or a dark horse in a tournament. This will be their first meeting.
I have a white and a blue. What do you choose?
See the coin toss.
You receive.
All right.
Tay.
Jason Tay choosing the far end of the court after winning the toss, which has been the way it's been gone all through this day. The far end has been the preferred end if you win the coin toss. And Lu Guangzhou will choose to receive, and I am delighted to welcome alongside me a multi-medalist from England, Bobby Griffin, who is joining me in the co-commentator seat. Bobby, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Mosh. Terrific to be here again, and it's always exciting, isn't it, the day one of the World Championships. I mean, much like us, these players, more crucially, will be trying to get a feel for the conditions out here. So as you were just saying about the coin toss and the choice of ends, I think in these bigger arenas, that can be really crucial.
Yeah, we've seen whoever actually so far in the first 3 matches has won the toss has preferred to go on the far end, and that has somehow worked as the better end, I think, in terms of the speed of the shuttle, as well as I think there's a little bit of a sideways drift that you see from going from right to left. Haven't been able to read too much. It's been pretty close, the matches so far, but that's what it looks like. But yeah, you were talking about exciting to be here on the first day. What do you think they feel more, excitement or nervousness, the players out there on the court? What is more likely an overwhelming feeling?
Yeah, I think it just depends on the player. I mean, there are a few, I don't want to say formalities on day one, but certainly the top seeds will be looking to really settle into the tournament, take out those lower ranked players on day one and progress through. But already we've seen a few upsets today. I mean, Li Zijia, whilst it's his first tournament back, I think a lot of us were hoping for more. Yeah, there's been some good matches already, and
Li Shifeng was the big one.
Well, that's what
match.
I was going to go on to say. Losing the opening game, I think that really did some damage to him, of course, for the rest of the match. And Tanaka is such a competitor. For him to come through in the way and the style that he did. Long match on day one already. We've got some crackers actually on court too, haven't we?
And well, now all eyes on Lu Guangzhou after China have lost one men's singles player early on already. It'll be left to Lu Guangzhou to bring them back into the limelight. And Jason Tay, again, a big challenger as far as this match is concerned. He's not one to sit back, is he?
No, and he's not really a name that you'd want to face in the opening round for any player. He can be dangerous. I don't think he's had the best form of late. Form has to go with Lu Guangzhou, who, of course, silver at the Asian Championships earlier this year is a terrific result for him, especially in the way in which he did that. He had to get past Christie, Pranoy, Li Shifeng, Lin as well to get to the final, and it was a retirement to the final against
Ladies and
Kunavut.
gentlemen,
Might have been
on my right,
his best performance
Jia
of the year
Heng,
if he'd have managed to
Jason
finish that match.
Singapore.
But he'll be looking to progress here. So, yeah,
And
Jason
on
Tay
my
for the
left,
upset, really.
Guangzhou, China. Jia Heng, Jason Tay to serve. Love all.
So Jason Tay will serve
Play.
to get this first round match underway against Lu Guangzhou.
Service over.
Singapore's had a pretty good start to this tournament. Yo Jia-min as well as Loh Ken Yew progressing through their first round matches, though they've had easier opponents. Jason Tay will be looking to follow suit. Nice return.
Service over.
Finds the corner.
1-all.
Well, it's really early stages, but you can already see the emphasis that these two players are trying to put on winning the net battle. It's crucial here, especially in these singles disciplines. Oh, that is lovely.
I mean, Yushi Tanaka was nearly flawless
2,
today in the net.
1.
I mean, that was where the match was won, really, and I think that will be something that everyone will watch and take a, sort of a lesson from.
Yeah, they'll get a feel. I mean, the players have an opportunity, or had the opportunity yesterday to practice
3,
in the main hall
1.
courts, which of course is different to the practice hall. I mean, you've got these fast or slow conditions, left to right drift, and if the players have decided it's quite an attacking arena, that's why that battle at the net is all the more important, because you don't want to give away the lift unnecessarily.
Just out, just wide.
Service over. 2-3.
Decent rally from Lu Guangzhou. There's a high level of accuracy on these shots in the early stages. Both players seem to have settled in nicely. I think Jason Tay will feel he could have done a bit better with the attack from Lu. Creates a nice angle, a steep smash, but it was in the hitting zone for Jason Tay, really. Good rally, and perhaps the longest we've seen so far in the match.
3.
It's looking pretty quick from the end in which Jason Tay is playing, potentially hitting with the drift. Which in most people's opinions
5-4.
makes the end in which Jason Tay is playing the more difficult end to start the match, and so that's just going back to that coin toss and electing to start on that far side suggests if it does go the distance and we get a third game decider,
6-4.
he'll end the match on the better end if that is the case. Just a touch more consistency so far. That's a great shot from Jason Tay. There's a challenge, though, from Lu Guangzhou.
I think he had a good eye on it. Lu Guangzhou immediately put his hand up.
Well, he's looking focused on that big screen. This one must be tight because he hasn't really taken his eyes off the screen, waiting for this Hawkeye result.
Yeah, that was a great challenge.
Correction.
Really good challenge.
Out.
It's just out, like small margins.
4. Play.
There's been a couple of shots from Jason Tay so far that have gone. He's been trying to fire into the rear corners and he's missed. That was another one just going long, but he missed a couple into Lu Guangzhu's deep rear hand corner earlier in the game as well, and
5,
suggests to me
7.
that he's playing on the faster end, Jason Tay. I mean, it's my first match here, so I'm just getting used to the conditions myself, but that's often the more difficult end to play in a singles match when you're playing with the drift, and that might be, going back to the coin toss, the reason why he starts the match on the more difficult side. He's happy to go the distance. That suggests he's looking for the better end to finish.
Good change of tempo midway through that exchange.
7-all.
Yeah, and in saying that, I might have got this completely wrong with the drift. It's difficult. It's hard.
It's hard to read. Yeah,
it's hard to read at the moment. It looks pretty quick. I think that's the overriding factor here. That didn't have an awful lot on it, the lift. That sort of shot where he's a bit late and he's looking for the ceiling. He's just trying to get enough height to give himself time to get back in defence. To have gone that far long suggests that it is pretty quick out here.
Oh, brilliant.
8-7.
Really quick to get in front.
Yeah, that
Kill it
really
off.
was that net shot, spinning, tumbling. And Lu couldn't knock it off earlier. He had to wait for the shuttle to stop spinning to get some control. And Jason Tay was all over that net.
It's great reflexes from Tay. Oh, he missed it. Missed it completely.
over.
Jason Tay.
8-all.
I think the urgency of these exchanges, you know, the need to keep up, keep pace.
Yeah, it's a poor miss, but again, the emphasis on the net, and he's getting the better of Lu around the net at the moment. He's just had a few times where he's been lacking that consistency and hasn't been able to keep the shuttle in court, but Lu's been pretty solid so far without actually having to do too much.
Nine, 8.
Lu Guangzhu recaptures the lead. Has stayed ahead for a big chunk of this opening half. Solid smash.
10-8.
Brilliant accuracy.
Oh.
Service over.
Yeah, there's a net cord in there, I think, from Jason Tay. The touch for him, the Singaporean, is really there at the moment. That's why he was so late. All the pace taken out of the shuttle, and it just clipped the net cord on the way through.
But that is the end there. More mistakes do come on the back end. We saw Min earlier forcing her opponent to lift to that back line quite a bit.
Yeah, and if the errors are leaking out the back on the far side behind Jason Tay, that suggests actually that it's Liu that's playing with the fast end, and Jason Tay's decision to take the far side means he wants to get off to a good start.
So at the break, it's 11-10 to Lu Guangzhu. He just about stays ahead in what is a tight opening half in this men's singles match.
Coming up. Watch those one. He turned, he lift the back on the pressure. Close turn up. Close turn up. That's watch out. Don't be afraid. Just play like this. If attack more is good. Eh? This one, ah. Somebody receiver, okay, ma. If you nation, you nation, you knew more nation. Watch those one.
For 20 seconds. For 20 seconds. Jason.
From the little I could understand what Kim Ji-hyun was trying to tell Jason Tay. She's pretty happy with the way he's started this opening game and wants to maintain that kind of tempo.
11-10.
Keep Lu Guangzhu under the pressure,
Play.
under the cosh.
It's a nice word to describe Kim Ji-hyun as well, isn't it? Tempo. I mean, she is
She's all about the tempo.
She's all about. She's such a character. We've seen her over the years move around various nations. The former South Korean player herself, and she's great to watch behind the court. She's full of energy, and she's always got so much to add.
Oh, just got the line. He's challenged it.
Challenges called.
Again, it was so close.
Well, this was a terrific smash. It looked good from first sight.
Yeah.
But the way he'd set his feet to jump out looking for that attack, but to hit cross with that accuracy was quite phenomenal.
Remember, he's been successful with his previous challenge. Maybe he's... Oh, that one was well in.
Challenge
It was a good smash after all. Line judges got that one right.
Challenge remaining. Service over.
It's a 1-point game.
11-12. Play.
Well, he's just done it again. I was about to compliment Liu on the lift. It was a great length, but what about this smash right from the back line?
It's into the corner really nicely.
Thank you.
And that's the thing about these conditions. It looks quick to me. I know it's only been sort of 10, 15 minutes in terms of what I've seen live today, but that suits the more aggressive attacking players.
Which is why the Li Shifeng result was such a surprise.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I think the counter to that is to be really good on your net game. To counter the aggression, obviously defensively you have to be strong, but also to use the net then to your advantage, keep it close to the net, as we saw Tanaka do.
Yeah, we did, and that's what Jason Tay's been doing so well so far. Is in most circumstances he's been taking it really early and taking the net away from his opponent, forcing Liu to have to lift. This time it was a deceptive shot that won the net battle. Either way, getting that net battle, as you've just said, I mean, that's been the key, and we said it right at the start.
As well to find the space on the court. Lu Guangzhu
13-14.
Yeah, gets up early. Quite a conservative but powerful attack, the initial one, and didn't waste any chances with the second smash. That was a great save from Liu, turning that shuttle cross. Technically very good.
Oh, brilliant.
14
That is an excellent net roll from Liu Guangzhou under pressure.
Yeah, he was. He took this quite low. The touch involved from there to get the net cord. Just perfect. Look at that. Look how far away from the net he is to find the net cord.
And yet he gets it so close to the net. So tight. It's not a loose shot at all. 14 all, it's level scores. And very much the way this opening game has gone, it's been too close to call. Leaders exchanged hands a couple of times. Could go either way still. They're very similar records this year in the first round, both these men, both at 50% win rates in the first round.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier. They've been very up and down, haven't they, for the course of 2025 so far. That's devastating from Jason Tay, isn't it? That's he's used that backhand, slight hold just to wait for Liu Guangzhou here. This one, and then punches it up the line. That is just, as I said, devastating for the defenses of the China player.
He's just able to move his opponent around a little bit from one end to the other end of the court. One side to the other side, I should say. He's done well here. World number 24 now, Jason Tay.
Yeah, had a terrific result, didn't he, at the beginning? Was it early in the year, the Thailand Masters?
Yeah. It was his first title of his career.
Yeah, and it kind of came out of the blue a little bit. Yeah. His form didn't suggest he was going to take that title, and since then, he's not been as impressive. But equally, as you said, I think he's gone wide here.
He has. It's called out.
Thought he might have challenged that.
16-14.
Yeah, it was that reason I was saying he's a dangerous player to face. You wouldn't really... It's a bit like this morning. I mean, Li Zijia's lost, but for any of the top players, they wouldn't want to have faced Li Zijia. Because when he's playing well, he can be the best in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when Jason Tay's playing well, he's so dangerous too.
And right now, he's certainly
14.
turning the screw here against Liu Guangzhou. 3-point advantage. It's a crucial time in the game. It's 4 away from taking the advantage.
Be interesting for Chinese men's singles with Li Shifeng having dropped out of the event already on day one, and Liu Guangzhou struggling. That a bit more pressure for Xu Qi later. And he hasn't got an easy opponent. I mean, again, he has on paper due to the form of Lak Shisen.
Yes.
But again, Lak Shisen, when he's at his best, is a very difficult player.
It's one of those things on any given day, right? Where if the opponent turns out with his best self, then all that form guide is all out of the window. Nice. Keeps it clean, keeps it straight.
Yeah, that was lightning fast from Liu Guangzhou.
15-18.
To get behind the shuttle from the position he was in on the penultimate shot was massively powerful, very athletic.
But he's also also been one of those players, Lu Guangzhou,
Service
who,
over.
you know, has always been sort of
19,
in the shadows of the better
15.
or the higher ranked Chinese players. But when they all kind of are no longer in the picture, he's the one who kind of carries the China flag, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
He's been that kind of
for me,
nearly there.
technically, as in his racket position, we're talking about very minute details, but he's not textbook in his technique, his overhead and his sort of forehand prep around the net and the service line. It's a little bit stiff and a bit awkward, and it limits his options.
Right.
And for me, that's why he's a little bit more predictable to play. So if you can get the better of him with some of these deceptive
16,
shots, we've seen quite a few from Jason around the net. We've seen loads where he's had the time to hold the shuttle and fire into the rear corner. Backhand a couple of times, some clean winners. Forehand, the previous point, he did it as well. And that's where we don't see Lu Guangzhou having the same kind of options. He doesn't sort of pick his opponent apart and hold him, and he's not as creative, if you like.
Service over.
Yeah. Just as you say that, Bobby,
Game point,
it's Jason
16.
Tay who once more creates an opportunity, sets up 4 game point opportunities. I mean, since 14 all, Jason Tay has slowly but surely built up this lead and now finds himself in a good position to clinch the opening game. Nice net shot.
It's another good rally. It's a sort of all or nothing rally, isn't it, for Lu Guangzhou?
Well
Good
saved,
defense.
but
Game.
super, great on the follow-up.
First game.
Yeah, that's the end of the game for Jason Tay. Those 4 straight points in a row couldn't have come at a better time. He was just picking his opponent apart, and he was getting more and more confident, I think. It looks like we could be in for another big upset here.
Oh, that will be quite a second game that we're in for, as we see Jason Tay having taken the opening game 21-16 against his higher-ranked opponent Lu Guangzhou in 21 minutes.
Yeah. So when you higher one, you post on also, okay? Looking for it. He go back, he gonna post on. Watch, when you punch back straight, he cross on also, watch those one, believe in yourself, play like a you, it's okay. Come on. Just stop, don't rush. Okay, come on,
Score 2:20 seconds. Score 2:20 seconds. Jason.
A change of ends for the players as we get on to game 2. Jason Tay having taken the opening game 21-16. It's a must-win for Lu Guangzhou now to keep his World Championships campaign alive.
Second game. Love or play.
Plenty to talk about during the break for both players, actually.
Oh, 360 from Lu Guangzhou, didn't quite connect.
One love.
Yeah, and as we were saying during the interval as well, this change of ends all important, and I didn't get a chance to watch the match, of course, travelling to the venue, but you described the Li Shifeng match, where he looked passive from the near side. He didn't seem like he had the belief that he could win the match from this side, and perhaps that suggests that the end-to-end conditions are quite relevant. And
because if you think about the fact that he had won the opening game, yes, he snatched it from Tanaka right at the end, but that momentum that gives you, and you come into the second game, it just had a completely different reaction to the way he started that second game. And Tanaka instead went on like a 5-6 point run. And you just thought that Li Shifeng was losing all that momentum he had generated.
Yeah, the opening part of this second game then will be really important for us, because it'll give us an opportunity to really find what the conditions are doing, and if, in fact, there are any significant conditional factors out here, or whether it was just a mental thing.
Yeah,
He scraped through Li Shifeng in the first, and perhaps just a sense of relief washed over him, and he relaxed too much. It might have just
exactly. I mean, and that's where you kind of wonder, like, you know, because it's the opening round, these things play a much bigger part. You know, how ready you are for the match, how much pressure is built up. You play the opening match on day one, you know, as the number 4 seed. All these things come into effect.
Service over. 1-3.
As Lu Guangzhou finally gets on the scoreboard.
Defense from Jason Tate.
Great defense.
I can't believe this rally's still going.
Service over.
And he stayed in that exchange,
4.
kept himself going.
Jason Tate here doing the full 360, out of position totally, but Lu Guangzhou again predictable in the attack, and it gave Jason Tate half a chance to get back in the rally. Here, this next shot shouldn't come back. Lu Guangzhou should be able to finish it from there, with Jason Tate in so much trouble, but great determination.
Thank you. Jason on court.
This 3-point lead for Jason Tate, who is making his 3rd World Championships appearance.
Jason.
Made his debut in 2022. He lost in the first round to Mark Kallio. Remember him from the Netherlands in straight games?
Yeah, certainly.
And then last edition in 23, he lost in the second round to Lee Chik-yu of Hong Kong. So slowly but surely progressing. I wonder whether this may be his best year yet at a World Championships.
Yeah, he's what, mid-20s now, did you say? 20,
yep, 25.
25.
5-1.
Probably hitting peak.
Yes, you'd think so. For some reason, it seems that European players tend to peak a little bit later, and you see some of their best badminton when they're 27 to even into 30. But quite often, the young fire, you know, powerhouses come out of Asia and start winning stuff at sort of 17, 18, 19 years old, and that isn't as common in Europe, and it still might be that it's not too late for Jason Tate.
Well, he's going all guns at the moment. 6-1 up now against Lu Guangzhou.
What a net exchange again. 3 shots in a row there around the net that were exquisite. Little double action there. Jason Tate just creeps over, and we've talked about it already, but that touch around the net is so important in this match.
7-1 now. It's opening half getting away from the Chinese shuttler. Too big a gap to conquer if it carries on this way. That will certainly worry Lu Guangzhou. It's out.
Yeah, the line judge called it long.
Jason challenges.
He's challenged.
Out.
I saw Lu Guangzou put his finger
Yeah,
in the
I know.
air. I was confused because the call was out. It helped Lu Guangzou out.
I think
but
Lu Guangzhou did not see the line judge. He was so busy watching the shuttle. Here it comes. No, it's in. That was a good challenge.
In.
It's an excellent challenge by Jason Tay. And that's now 8-1.
1.
5 points in a row.
Play.
Just goes to show how deceiving that first glance looked, because I thought that was well long initially.
He needs
Service
that break.
over.
Needs that reprieve, Lu Guangzhou.
8.
The points have been hard to come by. Oh, delightful.
Do you know, there was
3.
I was watching
8.
Lu Guangzhou's racket like a hawk,
Yeah.
trying to analyse the technique that doesn't impress me all that often, and then suddenly he plays one really good shot, and it's the last one. Just prepped it nicely with the backhand. He could have played straight net, could have lifted from there, and instead just turns it cross. It was lovely. So
Service over.
But it feels like Jason
9,
Tay has
3.
now developed the confidence where, after that opening game, where he is not sort of put off or intimidated by his opponent anymore. I mean, even if the opponent gets a point, he's right back in it. He's right back trying to take charge.
yes, and you've got to get some confidence as well from the scoreboard. I mean, 4 points was the biggest consecutive amount of points for any player in the opening game. Start of this game already, and Jason Tay got 5 on the bounce. And that in itself will help. He's already got a game in the bag.
4,
And,
9.
He'll feel like he can't do much wrong here. Lu Guangzhou is going to have to pull out some pretty impressive shot making, which I don't think is his comfort zone.
Yeah.
If he wants to beat
Service
Jason Tay today,
over.
he's got to elevate it,
10,
and
4.
that makes you uncomfortable, because if you're playing outside of your comfort zone, you're more likely to make errors as well. You start doubting whether it's going to come off. You maybe try and take the shuttle too early.
Well, he's coming on the back of 3 first-round exits as well. I don't know what that does. I mean, it's been a nice break since the China Open, of course. We've had a few weeks off, but he's had 3 first-round exits: Indonesia, Japan, and China.
Yeah, and that's 3 big tournaments, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Singapore Open was the last time he won a
Service
first round, but of
over.
course that was a tournament where he got to
5, 10.
the final and did really well. But 3 first-round exits, and then coming into the World Championship, you don't have as much match competition under your belt. Oh, wonder how much of a part that will play in this.
Yeah, it's got to dent the confidence, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good net play again, though, this time from Lu Guangzhou.
But I also think that's why this is even match, because, you know, we talk about Lu Guangzhou's sort of inconsistencies, but Jason Tay, as you mentioned, not had the most consistent season. He started really well, but then
Quick,
if you
Jason.
look at the last 5 tournaments, only 1 has he progressed to the second round. That was in Macau. He had 4 first-round exits before that.
Jason.
So it's
Jason,
both of these
your
players
bag.
have been
Answer
struggling
cover.
to find
The bag.
the form, the consistency. And it's kind of limited their growth
Play.
this season.
He's really far back in defence, Lu Guangzhou, trying to absorb these smashes. And again,
Lu Guangzhou challenges called in.
Well, this time it's Lu Guangzhou who's raised his hand to challenge. It was called in, that cross-court smash. It looked pretty good. from up here.
Yeah, I thought it was close to the line. I think it looked like Jason Tay might be taking us to the interval here.
Oh, he's clipped the line. That is
Challenge unsuccessful. One
Jason Tay, who's
remaining.
managed to get into the break.
Service over.
11-5, 6-point
11-5.
advantage after Lu Guangzhou
Interval.
loses out on the challenge. He's got a single challenge remaining, but he's a game and 6 points up. Is Jason Tay. And he'll be feeling pretty good about his chances now in this first round clash.
Yeah, he's been tremendous so far. All credit to the Singaporean.
If you hard one, then side is soft, okay? Yeah.
Another upset looming by the looks of things.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Back on court, ready to resume
11-5.
game 2. And it's Jason Tay who leads 11-5 at the mid-game break. 6-point advantage over Lu Guangzhou, which is the biggest he's had throughout this match. Take that back, actually 7 points is the most he's had throughout this match, because he was 8-1 up in the second game at 1 point. So he's back, he's returned to his 7-point lead.
Yeah, he looks so confident right now. That
Thank you.
gave everything to that smash.
She still looks worried though. I mean, that's what Lu Guangzhou, or facing Lu Guangzhou, could do to you.
She's always intense, isn't she? She must be so great to have behind your court.
Ooh, he's on the floor. Lost his
Service
footing a bit,
over.
trying to make that run forward.
6-12.
Jason Tay. Have a look again. That cross-court, cross-net shot was really nice from Lu.
Yeah, it was, and
Thank you.
that's the one thing I
Jason
need to
on
give
court.
him credit for. Those both backhand and forehand, the cross-net shots.
Use your foot to wipe it off.
I mean, this time he came in with it prepped. It wasn't deceptive. He was just there early, so
Ready.
speed and power to get there with the racket prepped to hit it cross. But the pure pace at which he did that was too much for Jason Tate.
Seven, 12.
That is brilliant defense, because the net shots here from Jason Tay were top
8,
draw.
12.
Did so well, Lu, to get out of trouble there.
Oh, he missed it. And that might be a sign
9-12.
of pressure. He's feeling it a little bit, because Lu has closed the gap to just 3 points now.
Yeah, it seems like it's a mental challenge here, because in that rally, Lu plays a nice tight net shot, moves forward, almost challenging Jason to play net back. And yet, Jason Tay did have the confidence to do that and played net back. He almost got the thing he wanted, looking ultimately confident, and then couldn't put the attack away. I think
10.
there's almost a weight of expectation going on in Jason Tay's mind now, and wants to get the match over and done with, and perhaps is chasing it a bit too much.
You kind of saw that at the mid-game break, where, you know, Lu Guangzhou was made this run of 3 points, where Jason Tay looked a bit nervy, looked like he wanted to just get to the mid-game break in the lead, and now, again, here we are, just a 2-point game. But he finds that
Service
straight
over.
down the line smash to get him out of a little bit of trouble.
13-10.
Yeah, I mean, he was 7 points up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Not long ago. Great replay there, showing how much that body rotation comes into generating the power for the smash.
Service over.
It looks like it's Lu Guangzhou that's getting more confident
11,
suddenly. The last few
13.
points.
I think he can sense Jason Tay's hesitation or his nerves.
Yeah, perhaps. I was critical of him not having an awful lot of creativity earlier, and now Lu Guangzhou's playing some really nice, slightly deceptive shots.
Well, he's got nothing to lose, has he? He's got to be
12,
like, this is now or never,
13.
just go for it.
Yeah, and it's working. He's clawed things back from, what was he, 12-5
He
down?
was 5-12, yeah. He was 5-12 down. And look at that, made it a 1-point game. Went 5 straight points. 5-12 down, and now it's closed the gap completely. Yeah, I think Jason Tay is opening himself up for more
Jason.
troubling positions.
Yeah, his defense there didn't have quite the same quality as we've seen earlier. That shot, for example, mid-court. The smash beforehand from Lu was played from well inside the back tram lines, suggesting Jason Tay's not getting the length, and that was a good, clever serve. Unbelievably,
14,
he's managed to get him ahead.
13.
Well, first time in game 2, Lu Guangzhou's in the lead at 14-13. And that just tells you the kind of confidence he's built himself up into. Confident run.
Service over. 14-all.
Much needed break of momentum for Jason Tay. Stops the 4-point bleed. Lu Guangzhou had 9 of the last 10 points.
Yeah, that's quite amazing at this stage in the match. And, oof.
Oh, that's tremendous.
Service
Just
over.
snapped that away.
15-14.
Yeah, his right leg, he prepped it backwards, suggesting he's looking for that rear corner. And as soon as he knows it's going up there, lightning fast to get onto the smash. Wow.
That was a bit casual. It felt a bit casual.
16-14.
I know he was trying to slow it down. Jason Tay.
Again, Lu Guangzhou's touch. He was well below the tape, off the floor, and gets the net cord. He's refusing the attack here, Jason Tay, a little bit.
14.
Very passive in the last couple of rallies. Oh, got all confused there. I wasn't sure where the shuttle flight didn't track it well enough.
Yes, does well
Service over.
to play that end of the court.
17.
Haven't seen the big smash from Jason Tay much in the last few minutes.
2-point game still, and well, it's certain that Lu Guangzhou has taken charge. He's more in control of these exchanges now. Jason Tay sitting back a little bit.
Excellent net shot. Going
16.
back to that emphasis.
17.
We've seen quite a few net cords in this match, haven't we?
Goes for the body shot.
Yeah, good smash.
Oh, well done. That's a well-played point. I think he
17
was sort
all.
of controlled that point from start to finish.
Change.
Used some good tactics.
Yeah, it really built the rally well. And you're absolutely right. It's always a nice feeling when you get that kind of kill. You know you've got it before you've even hit the shot. This is really on a knife edge, isn't it, this second game?
Oh, we expected it to be an entertaining clash, and it has delivered. 17 all now, back on level scores. And just when you think the momentum's going one way, it shifts.
18, 17. Jason?
Well, it's, yeah, momentum. What a great word for what's happening, because it's been up and down in this match, this second game anyway. Lu Guangzhou looked all a bit complacent and casual in that rally. Just when you think he's got a chance to force a deciding game.
Again, does well, sort of holds
19,
back, playing the
17.
return, playing the lift.
Yeah, he was patient for the most part of that rally, and Jason Tate takes the one opportunity he was given. It's looking good again for him.
Yeah, that's now 5 straight points for Jason Tate to make it 19-17, 2 away from a win. Showing some maturity in these last few points in his game. They're just taking turns,
Service
Bobby. They're
over.
teasing us.
Yeah,
18,
they're both
19.
aware of how important that battle is in and around the net, and to win or getting a winning position in the rally from there is having to take some of the best control you can find at the net.
19 all.
And if it's not there, the other player's just going to kill it.
Yeah.
It's
It's been the story,
fascinating.
right?
Yeah.
19 all.
There again, that touch had to be perfect, and it was. He caught the net cord
20,
one more time.
match point, 19.
We've seen so many of those net spins play with that amount of quality, and there's absolutely nothing Lu could have done with it.
2019, the one match point. And, you know, immediately after he won the point, he looked at his coach and he's like, yep, I need to just stay calm,
Jason ready.
keep his cool.
Play.
It's a big point for Jason Tay. A chance to upset the odds and take out the world number 11.
Both of them still hunting that net cord.
Service over. 20
It's like
all.
on tenterhooks. Both these players are on tenterhooks, neither wanting to make a mistake. And it's 20 all, match point come and gone.
Bit of emotion as well from Lu Guangzhou. Nice to see.
Smart, very smart.
21, game point 20.
There's certain little patterns that both of them are looking for, both very different, but Lu Guangzhou looking for that lift into his forehand corner, setting himself up, and we've seen that winner a few times. Jason Tay has to learn a bit quicker there. What a rally. That could potentially
Still going.
decide a third game or not.
Oh! He's managed to save it.
Hey.
That was a big blow. Big blow.
What a finish of that second game, and Jason Tay, for me, I think had it all. He was there, 12-5 up in the second,
And
won the first.
19-17.
And those 10 out of 11 points in the middle were just devastating for Jason Tay. Just took his foot off the gas, and he's paid the price.
Oh, it's Lu Guangzhou who evens the scoreline, 22-20, taking the one and only game point opportunity he had, ensures that we're going to a decider.
他也是他抢网口的，对不对？你要放远了，你注意他就是停顿，他习惯了，就推你这个正手这边，你也抓他1、2个了，是吧？然后放往前的话，哎，他如果回放，你在后面的话，你在下面下面的话，你看上去是挑球，可以这样铲他，是不是？哎，这个一个都没有，因为你一放下来，他就往后退了，就想杀你球了。 对吧？相反，你要是在抢在上面，你抢在上面去拨它就可以。你不要放到下面挑，反而被动挨打。啊，哎，刚才很坚决。
Court 220 seconds. Court 220 seconds. Coaches, return to your chair. Final game. Love all.
So into a decider we go
Play.
between Jason Tay and Lu Guangzhou after Lu Guangzhou fought back in the second game, 22-20. And this third and final game will decide it all between these two men. It's been a fun, sort of heart-wrenching at the same time, nerve-wracking at the same time, but an entertaining clash so far.
One. Love.
The momentum, though, I think with Lu Guangzhou now.
Yeah, I think Jason Tay might really pay the price here, because whilst I think potential is with Jason Tay, putting it all together consistently isn't that easy, and Lu Guangzhou, despite that miss, is generally considered quite a consistent player.
Service over. 1-all.
It's a 5th World Championships for Lu Guangzhou. Made his debut back in 2019.
It's clever. That is clever from Jason Tay.
But interestingly, he's never lost in the first round, Lu Guangzhou, in this 4 World Championship appearances. So that is something that he would like to hold on to. It's always been round 2 and round 3.
Yeah, when you're a seeded player, there's that weight of expectation. You're expected to get into at least the round of 16 and looking towards the quarters. That'll be an aim for him, if not better.
Oh, that was hit with some vengeance.
Service over. 2-3.
Doesn't look all that comfortable out there, Jason Tay. Sort of motioned to his coach afterwards. He wasn't happy with the lift he was trying to play. Technically, didn't get the length.
left.
4-3.
But he does look like he's got a spring in his step. I think Lu Guangzhou, you know, looks almost re-energized than you would say the way he did at the start of the second game. It's a very different looking Lu Guangzhou.
Yeah, what a disaster it was, the beginning of that game for him. Going 8-1 down and 12-5 down. To come back the way he did, I mean, credit to him, but also I think Jason Tay will feel a bit disappointed with how he let his level drop a bit too much.
Yep. In fact, I think the frustration coming through a little bit with that last shot. You saw he smashed it straight into the net. Nice.
Yeah, really nice variation. I think all of us were expecting the power, no less Lu Guangzhou was. Just clips it down nicely into the space.
Service over. 6-4.
It's another good rally, patience from both of them. Maybe they're feeling the effects of this long match now.
I think when you said patience, but that was exactly that. You felt like Jason Tay was trying to buy his time, waiting for that opportunity.
Good atmosphere in here on what is now the afternoon of day one here in Paris.
We've got a Frenchman over on court one, and the crowd has found its voice.
I can't wait as we get nearer the weekend and if there's some French players still in the draws.
Service over. 7-5.
There's plenty of toing and froing in this game meanwhile. Lu Guangzhou just about staying ahead, edging ahead. Yeah. Jason Tay doing well to move Lu Guangzhou around.
6-7.
As you said, the patient play there again on display, because he didn't go for an attacking move as soon as he saw a bit of empty court. He waited, sort of almost tired his opponent out a little bit.
It's a strange match in that each of the games so far has been very different. It's almost felt like three separate matches. It was Jason Tay had to be really aggressive, winning the net battle, the big smash. That was how he won game one. Game two was very up and down, wasn't it? All over the place. And this one now is very patient. We haven't seen much of that until until the third.
Yep, Lu Guangzhou's turned the aggressor. In a way, he's playing the faster smashes, sort of taking charge. That's gone long. I mean, that could be a tactic to play that back court. I mean,
7-8.
you know he's on the near end and tend to go long on the back court, and that should be a strategy to try and open up this gap, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it ought to be, especially as they're both really hunting that net and trying to win that net. They're both sort of putting more eggs in that basket, so it leaves the rear court more exposed. Something touched the net.
8-all.
I think Lu Guangzhou's racket just clipped the net as he's looking for that kill. The thing is control and trying to safely find those rear corners. Neither of them have done it that well when they're in a sort of neutral 50-50 battle. And they've got lots of time, then yes, it's a bit easier, but...
Nice.
Yeah, and again, Jason Tay's penultimate shot, trying to find the rear corner. Got it was too short. Lacked the quality of this one. Look where he's hitting from. He didn't even get his foot in the back tram lines, which suggests it's far too short. When it's a good length, you're playing the shot, your rear foot is out of the court to know it's a really good length. So there was a good meter there where the shot was short, and that's where I think they're lacking that consistency today. And I think they're both guilty of that a little bit.
Well, it's just 1 point between these two men. We have exactly an hour play. Just over an hour's play. And still no clear indicator as to who's going to come away the winner.
Service over. 9-all.
Just find both players take turns in finding winners and errors as this third game progresses.
It's a real nervy affair, isn't it? It's a draw that's in any World Tour event, you know, it could be a quarter-final, couldn't it? You know, that sort of level, but it's a tough draw and a good match for us on court 2.
But it's also a draw that has now opened up in favor of Lu Guangzhou should he win this match, because you've got Li Zijia knocked out, you've got Li Shifang knocked out. You know, this is your chance to make a quarter-final.
And maybe that's playing on the minds of these two. They've seen what's happened out here. You can't avoid it. You know, news goes around the arena, the players in their waiting areas, the players' lounge, even in the practice hall, there'll be scoreboards and things.
Yeah.
You can't help but know what's going on.
Right? Yeah. Oh,
Service
that's
over.
a shocker
10-all.
from Lu Guangzhou.
Yeah, that's 2 in 3 or 4 rallies where he's missed the chance. He should be a couple of points up here, but it is getting a bit tense.
Jason on court. Play.
So 10-all in this deciding game. Tay looking to go into the break, the narrow lead if he can help it on his serve. Guangzhou, of course, has other ideas.
It's a good rally. Again, patience from Jason Tay, and there's that backhand we saw him do so much damage with earlier on,
Interval.
Very nice placement, trying to sort of push the shuttle over into the corner.
Yeah, it's when Lu almost doesn't give him enough respect. He plays a shot that's a bit weak, it's got nothing on it, and it's a bit loose, and Jason Tay's just got the chance to hold and then do anything he wants with it, and Lu would be on the back foot, and the way he finds that rear corner has been great, but he's, for a game and a half or so, he's not been given that chance. It was all game 1 where we saw that from Jason Tay, so yeah, I think we're in for a nail-biter at the end of this one.
11-10 at the break.
Score 20 seconds. Score 20 seconds.
You can do it. Like Nisha, what you always blow ma?
Coach.
Yeah. He also not.
Jason. Quick, Jason. Jason, you're back. Thank you.
back on court, ready to resume the deciding game. Final few points. That's going to determine who goes to
11-10.
round 2 of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025. Plenty at stake for both Lu Guangzhou and Jason Tay. And there's no indication as to who's going to be the winner at the end of this match. I'll tell you that much.
12-10.
As we have seen this, each game twist and turn.
Jason Tay's coach, I think she's burning almost as many calories as the players. She's still so animated, good smash.
But that's more like that
13,
first game
10.
Jason Tay that we know.
Yeah,
295.
Maybe he saved a little bit for the end of the match.
Or maybe he was conserving energy, yeah.
But he had a good chance to finish it in 2. I think he just dropped one gear too many. Got a bit complacent, overconfident perhaps. Good net shot.
Service over.
Too eager.
11-13.
Frustration creeping over for Jason Tay.
Not confident. It's okay. Ah, come on.
Yeah, you can audibly hear
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Yep, Kim Ji-hyun.
Kim Ji-hyun, yeah.
Stay focused is the message.
Wow.
It's a good serve.
12.
Jason Tay couldn't do
13.
much with that return.
If you lift, he raised for it.
Yeah, this cross clip around the head, that's not easy to play.
That's a nice shot.
Not to where he landed the shuttle anyway. That is top class from Lu.
Oh, lucky.
13
Could
all.
have gone either way.
Yeah, teased Jason Tay, didn't it? Sat on the tape for ages, it felt.
That's completely out of either player's control. Those are the ones that sting the most, don't they?
Yeah, heartbreaking. Well, he's proven
14.
to be dangerous from that round the head position when he goes cross. It's hard to read. That's what's causing Jason Tay the problems. It's not the power of the smash or even the accuracy from that position. You'd normally have enough time to cover it, but that's only if you can read where it's going in the first place, and that's what Lu has been disguising his shot well.
High lift. He's been able to get Jason to play that backcourt a lot more in this second half, as we see.
Yeah, and he's making full use of the chance to attack, isn't he? That's
Yeah.
what, 3 smash winners in 4 rallies.
And it's a 2-point advantage as a result. He was trailing
Jia Heng
10-11.
Jason, warning for misconduct.
He's got a warning for misconduct.
The racket. Yeah.
Is it about the racket? Just
Yeah, I'm trying to... was it a gesture with the racket at the end of the rally or what? I mean, I've got no doubt it was some kind of frustration coming out from Jason Tay.
Yep. Confirmation that he has been given the yellow card, warning for misconduct.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'd need a replay to see what happened at the between the rally ending and then walking over to the kit box where he seems to have a medical problem. Something happened for Jason Tay to get that yellow card, but it was off camera, I think.
All right, here we go. That was the last point played. At the end of this, he got a warning.
Oh, there you go.
The smashing of the racket. Not quite smashing, but
Just a bit of frustration coming out. I mean, that,
it's a bit harsh.
I think it's a bit harsh, yeah.
Yeah, because he did smash it. It was just like a
You see tennis players sometimes when they are
I mean,
really...
they smash their rackets.
And they smash them to bits on,
Yeah.
you know, 6, 7 times hit on the floor to break it all in half. That's not what Jason Tay was doing there. It's just
No, it's 16. It's
needed
a point
to
to him.
vent slightly, didn't he, for a second?
And that warning means it's a point to Lu Guangzhou.
No, that's a red card.
That's a red card.
Yeah, there's no points exchanged for a yellow.
Okay. It's just a warning, right?
Yeah.
No, it's a point to him.
Oh, hold on.
No, Jason.
That doesn't feel right.
He had a 2-point lead at the end of the...
He hasn't had a second yellow card, has he? We haven't missed
No,
something.
we haven't missed a yellow
No.
card. This was his first yellow card warning.
It's usually a point deduction with a red card. I'm a little confused here. That's if... So we're saying Jason Tay's had a point deducted?
Yes. Because she kept the umpire.
Come here.
Well, there's more going on. She wants to chat with Jason Tay, I think.
Fundal is the umpire from the Philippines, and she's saying that it's a point.
Jason.
Well, let's... Oh, no. Just telling him to put his kit back in the box properly. I'm confused. Truth be told. We know Lu Guangzhou has just won 6 straight points. He was 13-10 down. He's now 16-13 up. But did Jason Tay get to 14 as had a point deducted? I don't think so.
No, I don't.
17-13.
He lost the last point, so he didn't get a point deducted.
He's lost the plot, I think. I think we can kind of start to agree on that. He's just lost 7 straight points and a yellow card. Mentally, he is going to be struggling a little here. What a net shot!
Lovely.
18.
Jason Tay seemed to stand and watch.
But it's also, I mean, important that Lu Guangzhou kept his focus through all of that, because there was a lot going on. Tay also getting a medical timeout, getting his hand taped. Lu Guangzhou stayed on track.
That is excellent from Lu Guangzhou.
19-13.
Showing us that when he is confident and in the zone, he does have the skills, because the tiniest of deceptions there.
Well, this is now getting well away from Jason Tay.
Service over.
That nearly came over.
Yeah.
14-19.
Two points away from a comeback victory is Lu Guangzhou. Really, the second half of this game is where things have completely changed in favor of the Chinese player, who now finds himself in a much better position than when this game first started. 5-point difference.
That's close. No challenge.
Service
No challenge?
over. 20, match point, 14.
So 6 match points for Lu Guangzhou after going on a 9-point run in that second half.
What a topsy-turvy match this has been.
And it's Lu Guangzhou who prevails, winning it 21-14.
There's a little conversation still going on here. I don't think Jason Tay is all that happy.
Match
but
won by Guang, 16-21.
in my opinion, he had to clinch the second. He let it slip. He got too complacent for me. He sort of slowed down and tried to just passively cruise through the second game, and he lets his opponent back in. It was so up and down.
I think Lu Guangzhou initiated the conversation, trying to find out what went on. And that was good sportsmanship all around in the end, despite a anticlimactic end to what was otherwise a fairly entertaining match.
Really entertaining match. The second was a bit odd, a bit too up and down, too many big swings in momentum. That lack of focus, I would suggest, and I think for both players, means that getting to the very latter stages of this tournament are going to be difficult, because you can't afford to do that against better opponents.
Well, it's Lu Guangzhou who's through to round 2, and coming up we have another Chinese player in action, and that is the Olympic champion, who was a silver medalist at the World Championships in 2022, Chen Yufei, going up against Anna Tatranova of France. That's the match coming up. We're watching live coverage of the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2025, coming to you from the beautiful city of Paris. And here on court 2, we're into our 5th match of the day, and that is Chen Yufei, the number 4 seed, former Olympic champion and a World Championship winning silver medalist, taking on a young French woman in Anna Tatranova, just 21 years of age, Anna Tatranova. As we look at that bottom half of the draw, this is the 3rd quarter. You can see there the winner of this match will take on Mia Blichfeldt in round 2, after Blichfeldt saw Sung Sho-yun fairly easily in her match. And then at the bottom half, you have either Kirsty Gilmore or the winner of the Ratchanok Intanon Win Tui Lin match awaiting in round 3. A pretty open draw, and one where Chen Yufei is the favorite to push through. Of course, she has been in fantastic form since returning back on the international circuit, back on World Tour in March. It's been one of the players